Shalom. First and foremost, I give all praises to our power, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, Bashem Kakarash, Call, Allah Abna Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, Bashem Kakarash. That's in the ancient Hebrew, saying all praises to Yahweh, in the name of Yahushai, in the name of the Holy Spirit. Yahweh is the correct name for the God of the Bible, who the world is going to call Jehovah, God, or Yahweh. His son's true name in the Hebrew is Yahushai, who the world ignorantly call Jesus Christ. The true name for the God of the Bible in the Hebrew is Yahweh. His son's true name in the Hebrew is Yahushai. I want to give the honors to our elders and apostles and here in the stone. And shalom to all our brothers and out here pushing this word in sincerity and in truth. To all that believe in this gospel. Shalom. Brothers are from Camp James, Jamaica, and this lesson also in I'm entitled it, the end is not yet, or the door tarry. It's right now we see the war in, we know according to prophecy, these are the flock shall draw them out. So that's major moves being made over there in the so-called Middle East, West Asia, with is not really those Qatarites and Iran ultimately pulling in players like America, Babylon the Great, in the war to actually bombing the nuclear sites, throw them in Iran. Iran, according to prophecy, will basically ultimately get bucketed by Russia, which ultimately that team, according to Ezekiel 38, will take on Babylon the Great, and burn her with fire. And that terrorist state over there, in the land of Israel, But we see even the so-called, Nero, Trump, make him peace deal declaration, and we figured it was somewhat going to die down according to prophecy, because we know the chip, the mark of the beast, right, have to basically be made mandatory. So let's get this real quick as well. And the elect has to be sealed. So this is Revelation 7, verse 1. And after these things I saw 4 angels standing on the 4 corners of the earth, holding the 4 winds of the earth, that the wind should not blow on the earth, nor on the sea, nor on any tree. And that wind is referring to the thermonuclear destruction. That's how America going to be destroyed according to the prophecy. Nukes, intercontinental ballistic missiles, fire that's going to be shut off in this Third World War in these last days. So the scripture says, hold back this destruction. It says, and I saw another angel ascending from the east, having the seal of the living power. And he cried with a loud voice to the 4 angels to whom it was given to hurt the earth and the sea, saying, hurt not the earth, neither the sea. It says, neither the sea nor the trees, till we have sealed the servants of our God in their foreheads. So here we see the angels that let them know that, hey, hold back the destruction until the servants of Yahweh shall seal, referring to the elect getting this knowledge, understanding, and ultimately repenting and turning back to a true power, Yahweh Shai. So the destruction can't happen unless it happens. And when we go back to Matthew 24, that's why scripture says this now. Matthew 24 and verse 3, it says, and as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, tell us, when shall these things be, and what shall be the sign of thy coming, and of the end of the world? It says, and Yahushua answered and said unto them, take heed that no man receive you, for many shall come in my name, saying, I am the anointed, and shall deceive many. And ye shall hear of wars, and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. So the wars and rumors of wars has to happen. But guess what? The end is not yet. Because I remember back in 2020 when they assassinate the Iranian general, and Iran vouch. So yeah, we'll wait back for this. Yes, and the strike back was really serious. But a lot of people, say it was think that at that point the topic of World War III was trending. And then we have the Russian invasion of Ukraine. A lot of people saying World War III again. Then we have the Israeli Gaza crisis, or slaughter. And we have this now Iran situation with Israel. Some people seeing it and saying, yeah, World War III, World War III. But it's actually not. Because you said the end is not yet. Because what? Verse 7 says, he says, for nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. And there shall be famines, and pestilence, and earthquakes in divers places. All these are the beginning of sorrows. So it's in the beginning, of the end, right? The beginning of sorrows, right? Are these prophecies actually building up? Because in an idea, when you look on even World War One, never start in one day. World War Two never start in one day. It's a build-up of events that actually led to it, So we expect things seem like, because we know ultimately the prophecy of World War III, as you would say, the third will come quickly. But certain things have happened, certain moves have to make before certain player even go at war. So you would say, you have to count the costs. You have to make plans, right? And certain move is not completed as yet, before certain players on the world stage can actually go to war. But ultimately, certain prophecies are set in play as yet, not happen yet, that we can go to a World War III. Alright? So the scripture says this as well. When we go to Habakkuk 2 and verse 3. It says, for the vision is yet for an appointed time. So the prophecy, that's a vision, it's for appointed time, set in stone. The most I have it, a specific time numbered. Alright? For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry. So though we see it, it seems like the delay, but a long time see, every minute like this thing boil up and then die down, boil up, die down, but moves is being made. So as people said, though it tarry, wait for it, it will surely come, it will not tarry. So it's not like it's going to be cancelled. World War III not cancelled, right? Or postponed actually. It's just even the time where the most I have it set for. As people say, you need a store. See if we can get it in our pocket for. This is here. Just so okay. Alright, STIR. Second it says 4 and verse 37 it says, by measure are ye measured the times, and by number are ye numbered the times, and he doeth not move nor stir them until the said measure be fulfilled. So it is set in stone. When certain things meant to be completed. Like for example, there's an Esau, and said the bones for Esau, see if we can get it as well. Esau. Esau referring to the so-called white race or the wicked. See what they say, set the bounds of the wicked. I think on 13. Oh, wrong one. Job 14 verse 5 says, seeing his days are determined, the number of his months are with thee, those appointed his bones that he cannot pass. So it's set in stone here. The exact year, month, week, day, second, down to the millisecond. When these so-called white race kingdom are come to an end. Every nation have them specific time when they get to rule. And them can't go over that. No one can. And so though to our eyes, might seem like, oh shit, this I get delayed, or when this will happen. That's where patience come in. So as you say, you have need of patience. After that he have done the will of the Most High, you might receive the promise, of paraphrasing. So we don't know when it's precisely, or when exactly, but we know it's set in stones. We know everything often manifests based upon heavenly times, and certain things have happened first. Right? Things happen in a chronological order. So it's give us a measure the time diligently in itself. Right? So it's about measurement. And we know, say, again, the chip a part of what we bring forth the end times, and there are certain other moves according to the economic stage and the digitalization of a make as well, before so like so we know it's a certain digitalizations have to happen. We are looking for the next false flag as well as a so-called reason to bring forth the destruction, right, or the chipping, of people. Alright, so hope this is the fun intellect out there. Giving our praise to our power, how about Shem Shai, about Shem Kakadash. The one is unto elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom to the full leg. Shalom.